Hey everybody, looks like that the gauntlet has been let down. So we had some discussions about what was going on with Edu and how he was going to make an impact. And obviously he had seen things that was going on and decided to put his 2 cents into the mix. It looks like Arsenal did pull out of that Zaha deal. I was told that a deal went through on Wednesday. We didn't get any response from it. But it looks like that the guys had enough, and we have gone for Nicolas Pepe, and it's a 72 million deal that's been agreed. Napoli was in the mix. I believe they were only offering him 3.6 million a year. Sorry about this, I'm just about to get on a plane to go to Miami, so things are a little bit noisy in the background. So it looks like Arsenal have offered the player 4.5 million a year. That equates about 86,000 a week. So in terms of where we are with the players and salary, it's quite good. I mean, when you're looking at that kind of production, and we'll talk about that in a second, that's a huge deal for Arsenal, a fantastic deal. To pay a player under 90 grand a week. Remember, Koscielny was making 90 grand a week, yeah? We're talking about players like Oxlade-Chamberlain, and all them guys are making over 130, 140 grand a week. We're paying 100, we're paying much less than the market value for somebody who's absolutely one of the most productive players in Europe. So we'll talk about that now. So Arsenal turned away from Zaha, who had scored 10 goals and 5 assists. And you guys always heard me talk about production in my videos. That's very important for me because you get paid to produce. And when you're talking about those little small numbers, it's just not worth the money. And in that regard, Pepe scored 23 goals and had 11 assists. That's double the production that Zaha had at Palace. And you can see now why Arsenal turned their back on this deal and went for someone who was far more productive and far more valuable. And when I mean valuable, I mean he's 24 years old, and it's a 5-year deal. So by the time the deal's over, he'll be 28, which is when players are in their prime. That's the Aaron Ramsey age. And if anything was to happen where he was to move on, Arsenal would make a lot more money in terms of the resale value. Whereas Zaha is 27. If Zaha signs a 4-year deal, he'll be 31. And at 31, you've got zero market value. So this deal is absolutely fantastic in every word of the sense. I just cannot congratulate Arsenal any more than what I can. I've talked and preached all summer long about giving these guys a chance. I've said about the original meeting that Vinay and Raul Sally had, where they specifically pointed out, in the face of all this rubbish with 45 million, which I've never believed, and I've told you guys not to get sucked in on, I have specifically said that Raul himself said, we will spend every money that comes in commercially. Now, I was told that the transfer budget was around 120, 130 million, which I still stand by today. If this deal goes through, we'd have practically hit that with the Kieran Tierney deal happening as well. So I just want to say, this is a great day. This is what we want. This is a statement of intent. This is a ambitious remark, which the fans always wanted. This is something for the fans to G up. And not only that, but check it. You know, we talk about Giroud, Walcott and Sanchez, 3 players who productively could hit 20 goals per season each. Now we have that in Lacazette, Pepe and Aubameyang. 3 players who can easily get over 20 goals. It does mean that we're probably going to play the 4-2-1-3, which is exactly the same as Wenger's hybrid system. And it just means that goals are flooding in. Now, what's going to happen about the defense? I think that's something that's going to be a work in progress for now. I think they're probably going to have to look at a veteran player on the cheap, you know, somebody like Gary Cahill, you know, somebody to just replace and fill the gaps that Koscielny has left. But they're probably going to go with the younger players, and I think that that's the only card that they have to play. We still haven't heard what's happening with Christian Bilek yet, so we just need to give this a little bit more time. But guys, big day, proper props to Arsenal for that. big money spent, statement of intent. You just hear the horns blowing there. And this is a great day, guys. A lot is happening in the transfer market, and with this, Arsenal are now looking much stronger, a much stronger outfit. Let's get the defense sorted out now, and let's take it from there. I'll catch up with you guys and we'll look into this in greater detail, but this is a very productive player that we have here, guys, and we're going to be looking for a lot of productivity with this front three. And remember, guys, he also plays in a 4-4-2, is very effective there, and we just need to see what the manager's going to do now. Catch up with you guys later. Peace out.